Hey guys, it's Ben with Upstart HR and I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about remote orientation for remote employees. Sorry about that. So I had someone reach out to me the other day. She had read the free onboarding and new hire orientation ebook that I have on the website, upstarthr.com/freebies. If you want to check that out, there's a list of free stuff there, and that's one of the books in there. It's the onboarding and new hire orientation guide. And she read it and she reached out and said, hey, I love these ideas, they're really great, but I have an employee starting 1,000 miles away from us, in about a week or so, and I'm trying to figure out some ideas that apply to that. And so I took some time, thought through it, and we actually have someone starting. We had someone start remotely. We have that, fairly often. And so I said, here are some ideas that you might want to put in place just to help them feel like they're really a part of the group and to get to know you better than some voice over the phone, basically. So one of the things, the first thing I recommended is, if you've got the technology and the time and the capability, and everyone pretty much does these days, get on a video chat with them. It's the most personal and personable way to connect with someone. On the phone is nice, it's really nice. Emails, the bottom level. On the phone it's a little higher. Nice to do that, hear their voice. Hey, it's good to put a voice with you, with your name. But then at the top level is really video and talking to that person and letting them see your face and see your energy and how excited you are about them coming to the organization. That's something that's definitely worth doing. The other thing you can do is take that video camera, walk through your office, your local office if you have one, and do a quick video tour. Just show, hey, here's what we do, here's some cool little setup, here's some of our nerdy engineers over here hanging out, whatever it is. And you have two options there. You can either make it kind of, okay, we're just going to do this one time and we're going to record it and we'll share that with all our new hires, or you can customize it a little bit, walk around and say, hey, Jim's starting on Monday, any words of advice for Jim, and let your employees, 2 or 3 of them, just say, hey Jim, it's good to have you aboard, welcome. Here's what we do, here's what I do. I would love to, meet with you sometime after you get started. Let's set up a chat or something. Whatever it is, but just getting your employees engaged in that so that from day one they have a few friendly faces. If they have to email, this random employee from somewhere, oh, that's that guy that that said he has twin girls at home or something, something he can put that with, so that that helps him to build a rapport with that person even faster than he would otherwise. So you can do the customized version, or you can just do a template one. Either one's fine. Another thing that we have started doing recently is I put together a short culture book. If you're familiar with Zappos, the online shoe company, they have a culture book they publish every year that's basically a list of comments, a huge book just full of comments from customers, vendors, and employees talking about what Zappos means to them. Really neat idea. So I wrote a short guide for Pinnacle talking about, here are our core values, here's what they mean, here's how we live them out, here's why the company was started in the first place. It's really short. I've actually got on the website. I'm gonna get that uploaded so you can check that out just to get a preview of what that looks like. And that kind of gives them an idea of the culture, the unwritten, they're written then, but the unwritten rules of the workplace, kind of, because they can be technically brilliant, but if they don't know what your culture is, especially if they're 2,000 miles away in some different country, they have different beliefs and different ways of doing things, getting them as up to speed on your culture as you can is just going to give them that much more to start with, get them closer to being 100% productive on day one. And the last thing you might want to look at doing is setting up like a standing meeting so that you're always communicating back and forth with them. And you can use something like the Google Plus Hangouts. It's free. All you gotta do is install the Google video chat plugin, and you can use that have a handful of participants on the call, and that just kind of helps to put a face with each person and give them a sense of being there with everyone else. So anyway, just a couple ideas for how to onboard remote employees that you might find valuable. If you have something else to share, I'd love to hear from you. Ben at upstarthr.com. And thank you guys. Have a great week.